able to really push forward. He's going to get earned up by his friend. Roger just about has his own Blink Dagger, and they really need that. They need better ways to initiate right now than Phoenix Dive. Mid lane solo, you are 100% dead.
He throws out the paralyzing cast, but it doesn't stick around long enough. He's trying to get the timing right where it would hit Matumba Man as the snowball broke from GH, and maybe he could get some chain stunning. Sadly, that timing is going to be pretty tough for him to hit, so he just gets dove, dies. Maybe he could get some chain nothing stunning. Else of consequence happen. But as you said, the Blink Dagger all important here in Roger. So just gets dove, dies. Show it. Here's the epicenter into Burrow Strike. The setup, they just need to be able to burst down this Lifestealer, and they do so easily.
And they might even take their own mid tower for that as Liquid. You see the prioritization, they're going to TP and mind control. You need more heroes than this, and I don't think trading top for mid is necessarily the best play, and that's why VP looked completely comfortable making it.
At the same time, how comfortable do you feel like Team Liquid taking a 4 versus 5 with Supernova?
Yeah, and they might even lose more heroes.
GH does manage to get the snowball off, trying to run away. Good Ice Shards push, but the bear,
even the root
is there.
Mind control. He's in the area. He's got coil up. Looks like he wants to make the go.
Grabs two, grabs the bear too. The bear's gonna die. That's gonna make no one lose a decent amount of HP, but first they're gonna focus on the Sand King. Make sure that he gets out. Now they just need to be able to slow down no one. He's already used the roar. The dive in from Pasha is gonna be able to slow down a lot of this. And Ramsey's actually, with a good amount of burst damage on mind control, almost kills him, but fortunately, Mind Control has had a good enough game, had got enough in the laning phase that he is statted up a decent amount.
16 to 17 at 18 minutes, both teams just averaging a blistering pace right now, and Miracle trying into this mid-tier 1 tower, does not want to get it denied if possible, and that's why Liquid going to be smoked up behind him. They want to protect this, as Phoenix unable to get the deny off Liquid. Dire's in fact going to take that end. They want to even go into Roshan Pit right now. With the tag team and the medallion, this could be pretty quick. Miracle having space. This is one of the best parts.
Virtus Pro has already scanned it, and they are on their way. The Fire Spirits are going to come in. The Phoenix sees the opportunity. Liquid are going to retreat outside of the pit, but the Phoenix did not have any disables there to be able to commit the Supernova.
You don't want to fight Phoenix around Roshan Pit.
No.
Let me say, every team has learned that lesson against, remember when OG was doing Phoenix Void every game?
Yep.
Do not fight just straight up, head up.
We've got a nice little Infest Bomb ready to go here. They're going to run into Ramses. Don't commit for the kill.
That's not necessarily a target you want.
Oh, jump it, nice 3-man quote with a Infest pop out. That's going to be solo dead almost immediately. No one's going to die. Here's the roar. It's not going to be enough to save him. Ramsey's going to battle it out here as he's silenced by Miracle. But that silence from Miracle, now it's onto the Morph as well. And now they're just going to burst him down. A triple kill for Mind Control, who found the opening to be able to crack this Roshan Pit wide open for Liquid. What a hit, but Roger at the center, not up, but he can blink into the Roshan Pit. And he's going to try for it. Hits two, but the Roshan is far too healthy. There is no Aegis to steal here, my friend. That is 5 dead from Virtus Pro. Liquid take the Aegis.
Miracle's positioning in that fight was beautiful. He read the situation perfectly. The epicenter came in at him. He hits the silence onto the Sand King, so he can't stop him from killing the egg during that entire time. Then he finishes off the egg because his entire team was about to get caught by it. And I think that's what the Morphling was anticipating. Ramsey's just like, oh, the egg will pop. I'll win this fight for us, no problem. He manages to kill the egg, silence the Sand King so he can't get close with the Burrow Strike, with his epicenter channeling. He deals with 2 heroes by himself on the south side of the fight. The rest of his team mops up as a result. I mean, it looked like it was going to be such a good egg. If they just get the stun off onto the Juro Ranger, they probably win that fight. I'm pretty sure they do.
I think it's really cool that these two teams are both so good that such a beautiful initiation like that by Mind Control doesn't 100% secure the fight. You know, like Miracle still has to play really well and follow up that initiation to ensure that Virtus Pro couldn't counterplay it.
Oh, for sure. That was well done.
And now Mind Control Oh, this would be a big kill on Ramses. They already hit him with the Wrath of Nature, but he got the heads up and did manage to get off the Strength Morph. Turns into a Life Stealer with range. Tries to go for Colonel. Colonel's going to get Burrow Strike. That's a 3-man Burrow Strike from Roger. The Snowball goes up, but Matumba Man's too far away. He does have the Aegis, but now we've got our Tusk pretty much in no man's land, has fully committed to the left-hand side. Matumba Man has no rage immediately, so he's going to take a lot of damage from that epicenter. Mind Control forces back Pasha, but Pasha still has the Fire Spirits, still has a dive, is going to nail Matumba Man and get on top of him with the Sun Ray as well. The Burrow Strike follow-up, boom. Now we've got a Life Stealer dead. Yule Scepter goes off. Does the orb still up? It's not up, and now he's going to be feared as well. Mind Control. He's got Blink, try and blink his way out of here. Virtus Pro, spread out as much as possible. Looking to be able to chase Mind Control no matter where he goes, but none of them around to the south side. And that is where Mind Control blinks to. Orbs as well, trying to make blind dives just to find Mind Control. But he plays it very, very safe. Hides himself deep in the trees before he TPs out.
Really well done by VP. They immediately catch the counter. This time, like when you get the egg to go off, it's so hard for Liquid to fight. And if they don't get the immediate burst, I really didn't like their decision to all in on that Morphling right there.
Yeah.
Like Ramses with the Manta style isn't going to die easily. The only reason he died in the previous fight was because he thought, egg's going to pop, my team's behind me, we're going to win this fight. When he's able to just pop his Manta, be calm, strength morph, it's very unlikely that you get that kill. And once you've committed your burst, and that's most of Liquid's damage, is that initial burst when you go in with the puck. If you don't get the kill from there, you have to just retreat. They're going to do it again with Mind Control. This time they're going to go for a much easier target in Pasha. Should have a higher success rate as they use the coil for this too. Pasha should be going down easily.
No dive, so no hope for Pasha.
Yeah, these are the targets that you want to go for. Consistently going on Morphling, you have a bunch of silences against the Morph. He's got Manta.
And that's something we should bring up, right? It's a big problem for Liquid in that they don't have a easy direct stun like this Burrow Strike is, right? They've got, maybe later on to the game, they'll have Blink Walrus Punch. Right now, all they've got is coil into something, but that is not enough to stop the Morph from being able to strength morph every single
They have a ton of silences against a hero with Manta.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel too good. They've got the Orchid.
And that... The Morphling may have some answers to these silences, but Roger's tanking does not.
Ramses knows.
Maybe they don't know. They know. They've got the coil over him. Ramses has a waveform up in 2 seconds time. He actually turns into a toss, snowballs forward. Manta's off the silence. He's going to be good. And now it's Liquid who are in a little bit of trouble. They're going to beat back that bear, though, and pick it apart. Trying to get that 300 gold. They'll get it. Oh, they saved the Morphling, yes, but it cost them 300 gold bounty from
They lost that bear for Ramses' folly. Just the shortest waveform I'd see. Barely doesn't get over that cliff. The good news is he doesn't die. Obviously, you're going to trade, but it doesn't feel too good.
Yeah.
They are going to smoke up, though, VP.
You know, if you have these AoE silence
Even the root.
Even the root is there.
Mind control. He's in the area. He's got coil up. Looks like he wants to make the go.
Grab. Oh, they saved the Morphling, yes, but it cost them 300 gold bounty from
They lost that bear for Ramses' folly. Just the shortest way for him, I'd see. Barely doesn't get over that cliff. The good news is he doesn't die. Obviously, you're going to trade, but it doesn't feel too good.
Yeah.
They are going to smoke up, though, VP.
You know, if you have these AoE silences, why is... Oh, sorry, I was looking at... So our Life Stealer is going to be building Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Sand I thought I saw Roger building Lincoln.
That point stun, plus being able to block Ramses when he tries to steal... When he tries to morph him, I think is actually quite big. Roger.
Roger. So quick with the fingers.
I love this matchup. Between both teams, we've seen such a back and forth game. 20 to 24, 25 minutes. Liquid does have an 8k lead, though, as a result of all the towers they've taken, the Roshan, the sheer amount of farm that Miracle's just... I mean, he's just been hitting Ancients this entire time. We haven't seen him participate in a fight in quite some time. His team is just kind of making rotations with Life Stealer bombs.
Yeah, you can see from the heat map, he has pretty much been top for the laning phase, and then mostly Dire jungle, working a little bit into the Radiant jungle when the chance does present itself, but he has been kind of on the same farming patterns for a while. They do have the extra initiation, though, for Liquid, so maybe this will change things. They've got the BKB for the Drow Ranger, but they also now have the Blink Tusk. Now, they do have a Blink Disable, a Blink Hard Stun that they can use on this Morphling, and have a better chance of successfully blowing him up when he's full agi.
Yeah. This Ramses... I think VP still have very easy ways to win this game.
Yeah.
Like, their team fight is still great. And we talked about how Liquid, the one glaring issue with their lineup is that they don't really have the best control outside of that coil. So if they don't get that burst off, and once you start to pick up BKBs on the side of VP, it becomes harder to take fights. But, I mean, Liquid do have a 7k gold lead, so maybe just by like being able to bludgeon through items, is they're going to go on to Ramses again.
He already managed to get off the strength morph.
He's never the target you want to go on.
Liquid will immediately back out.
This is a lot of damage from the Phoenix, by the way.
Yeah.
He has the 40 Fire Spirit DPS with the Veil.
I love the Lotus Orb choice. I think I would love to see it on the Sand King as well for this game. Instead, Roger doesn't actually have the gold to go for that, so he'll go for the cheaper item in the Ghost Scepter.
But Liquid, you have to understand, every single time you go on the Morphling, the fight's going to feel awkward.
Yeah.
Ramses has to mess up disastrously for him to die. I'd like to see Kuro, instead of going for this Mjolnir build, even go for the Nullifier. Just be like a mini Doom. As OD Pixel calls it, the Son of Doom build.
Yeah.
You spend like 8,000 gold just to get a Doom. But why not? You're pretty rich.
How long is Nullifier? Like 3 seconds?
Yeah, you nullify
3-second Doom.
Oh.
First strike, epicenter, so much damage. What wanted to aim from GH, the blink in snowball. Now Matama Man, he has a chance to be able to actually fight this a little bit. He immediately retreats though. Miracle with his BKB commits to be able to killing the egg. That's 2 for 2.
They can jump back
but
in.
BKB has already been used. Mind Control sees the opportunity to be able to jump in with the Infest, but the Ghost Scepter immediately going off from this lone druid. He'll protect himself now. No one being able to block in this Drow Ranger, but no one is going to die for that. They may have killed Miracle, but Matama Man has at least killed somebody. The Wind Charge is going to die in the back. line. Now Mind Control has to battle it out with this very tanking Morphling, who immediately turns into a toss and can snowball on Kuro. Not going to be able to teleport away in time. Goes for the silence under the Morphling. Sprouts as well to be able to kick some distance, and maybe he's gets him. No way! Kuro and Mind Control, the 3 and the 5 position, bring down Ramsey's Morphling.
That would have been so huge if Ramses was able to bring both of them down.
What a sick combination of plays there from both teams as they just traded out kill for kill, play for play in that team fight.
And I thought that Kuro's buyback was all going to be for naught, but it does somehow manage to swing things in their favor. Fight's still pretty even with that buyback, but well worth it. And now Roshan, that's going to be the next big objective. It will respawn in 2 minutes. Both teams just continue to trade out.
Now, Blitz, a 7,000 net worth lead for Liquid, yes, but draw lineups still have a drop-off, right?
I don't know about this Dro lineup.
Is it different?
I think that Dro nowadays, you don't feel like that discernible, oh no, the Dro's complete garbage now.
I've heard that from a lot of people. It's like the difference in... well, there's Witch Doctor.
Solo don't care.
I mean, just being able to ignore armor is such a powerful late game threat.
Also, the fact that they have this like
strikes. Mind Control going to be roared up, but he will retreat. They did not get the bounty runes for that. Well, Liquid got 3 of them still. They were aiming for 4, but Roger denied that.
They need to be able to scale, though. Oh, look, by the way, Crow, he switched. I'm so glad.
Over?
Yeah, I'm so glad. Well, now he's getting it. Okay, never mind. He had it queued up because I think he had the exact same idea.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, that's probably the play. And instead, as top lane, this should be a kill. Yep. Oh. Just get exploded on, but...
oh my goodness. I did not realize Mind Control had a monster kill streak.
Oh, he just lost 800 gold.
Yeah, that was 800 gold to a Morphling.
It didn't even really dent the net worth lead, though, because Liquid is all farming during that time.
Yeah.
When they went for that kill. And unfortunately for VP, Roshan is not up yet. They wanted to try to take advantage of this time. And they're in fact just going to wait inside it, and they'll be rewarded. They wait 8, 7. Roger, don't leave. Roger, don't leave.
Don't do it, Rod.
3, 2,
Rod, 1. You've already committed.
He's got it. He's got it.
Now the question is, are Virtus Pro gonna all-in commit for it? And how will Liquid respond? Because they do have a buyback.
Roger needs to get out of this pit, I think, and commit to saving the egg with his Burrow Strike.
Yeah.
That's what this fight needs to look like.
They're going to try and get some vision inside the pit. They have the Ice Shards as well as the Treants who give them some ideas. She's immediately going to jump in onto Solo, try and blow him up, and they do so with the Infest Bomb. Now, the all in for the no, is going to be activated by Miracle. Ramses is going to try and kill Miracle as best he can with a jump in for the epicenter of Roger. He helps get some damage out. They do manage to bring down the Tusk, immediately buys back, but Tumban is also going to fall. He does not have the buyback. So Virtus Pro, with mass buybacks of their own, will control the Roshan pit.
Miracle was stuck off the Force Staff.
Really?
Yeah, and he had a TP out to the other side of the map. Probably doesn't make a difference, but still, they took that fight without the puck, and all of a sudden that 9k gold lead, it cuts down to 5. You're going to lose a tower. That'll cut it down another K. You've got an Aegis and a Cheese. Everything looking VP so far, despite the gold lead that they have.
Oh, almost got him. Jeej.
He's just gonna die for it now.
Now he's gonna die. He was so close to killing up that silence on Pasha. The Lotus Orb is not gonna be enough to save him. That coil was so beautiful from Mind Control, and he actually snapped it. Oh, he snapped the coil, and that means that is gonna be a lost Aegis. Immediately silent.
He doesn't have Manta.
He doesn't have the Manta. Kuro knows it too, but he's already so tanky. That is the thing, is that I guess when you're a Morphling and you morph strength, you lose your armor, but Throw Ranger and her whole I ignore